Welcome back to 3 Plus U. Well, let me tell you what, this weekend it's going to be a little bit cooler. Next week it is going to be a lot cooler. We're going to be in the low 80s, low humidity, and it's going to feel wonderful toward the middle and end of next week. And why do I even say this concerning our next guest? Because that means that fall is almost here, and that warm cup of coffee sitting out by a fire. Look at this. Melissa Lale, let's bring her in. Yeah, you're ready to go. You are so ready for fall.
Yeah. We're so ready. So I don't know if you can see, but the firewood is already in the fireplace.
I can see it. You've got it ready to go. So what are you sitting? Do you call that a veranda, a patio? What do you call that?
It's just the patio. But honestly, it's where we live because it's really nice and breezy, and especially when fall comes, it's a great place to watch football if you have football.
Yeah.
So so I'm enjoying my morning cup of coffee all morning long right now.
Melissa, it's odd that you mentioned coffee because I believe at the Chattanooga Market. That was the worst segue ever. So I love that you're drinking and the coffee that's next to you, Appison Creek Coffee. It's one of the great local vendors at the Chattanooga Market. So why don't you tell me why I need to buy Appison Creek Coffee as my next coffee purchase? Because I love coffee.
Well, first of all, I got to tell you, I think I'm one of the first people in Chattanooga to be sipping on this particular cup of coffee right now because these are K-Cups. And I mean, how cool is that to have a local coffee brewer making K-Cups? So I just put it in my little Keurig and had it fresh this morning. We just got them a couple days ago. They have bold is what I'm drinking. They had several flavors. Decaf is what Ricky likes. And, when you're buying somewhere local, they're being sensitive to pesticides. Coffee can be one of the dirtiest things, one of the most unclean things we consume every day.
Yeah.
And when you're, buying from somewhere local, they're ensuring that the beans are organic and clean from pesticides. So, the fact that they now have K-Cups is a game changer for me.
Now, with you say you're drinking bold. I cannot drink bold. That's like, to me, the cup just gets close to your face and a hand comes out and slaps you. Is that kind of coffee that you're drinking?
I love that.
I'm more of a mild roast with a lot of cream. So do they have different strengths as well? I'm assuming, right? So
yes, they had several.
How long has Appison Creek been with the Chattanooga Market? Is this a fairly new venture for them, or has it been years?
No, it's been years. And what's really cool is they're often out at both Collegedale and Chattanooga. So you just check the website today and see who's coming to each market. And oftentimes they are able to divide and conquer and go to both markets. So, they've been around for several years. I don't know how many exactly, but of course they have whole bean coffee as well in the bag, ground. You can get it any way you want. But the K-Cup thing, that's genius.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever ground your own coffee?
It's been a long time ago, but I'm one of those people, David, when my feet hit the ground, I'm talking that second, I have to have my coffee. So there's no room in my plan for
I
grounding.
preset it the night before. I have it set up the night before with the little alarm thing, ready to go.
Yeah.
Or it has to be either a K-Cup or the alarm has to be set, and I'm ready.
Yes.
Because I'm like you. I have grounded myself before just to be kind of highfalutin, but I couldn't really tell that much of a difference in flavor. Some people say the flavor, it releases, the bean holds the flavor until it's ground, so you get that burst of flavor. If you're a coffee connoisseur, I think that would probably be for you, not so much for me.
Well, I appreciate good coffee, but I also appreciate immediacy.
Yes, yeah. So vendors like Appison Creek Coffee, how many local vendors do you think that you support there at the market?
Oh, gosh. Well, it's getting better and better. And by the way, this is reality TV right here. So the people are here doing the lawn now. The timing is impeccable.
Love it. Now all we need is the dog to come barking. It'll be great.
And he might, because he doesn't like the lawn people. But, last Sunday was terrific at the market. We're still, probably at 50% capacity. But more and more, we're able to have more vendors with us, and the crowd was spectacular on Sunday. Still, very easy to social distance and feels really safe. But I got to say, it felt good to have some of our, a little bit more of our regular peeps back. And that vibe that you love from the market,
Yeah.
I definitely see us heading in that direction for next spring.
And now that it's fall, I think people are really wanting to dig in and go outdoors and almost fall. So how
Yeah.
does the market, because you're doing something market wise all year round, right? It never closes, right? Even the holiday market, and you told me last time, is there a holiday market this year?
Yeah, so the holiday market is going to go on as planned, just like every year, which is fabulous. So for your gift giving and all of that, you'll be able to enjoy that tradition. And then we usually end the Sunday before Thanksgiving. This year it'll be the week prior to that. Then after Christmas is when we kind of regroup, take the breaks because there's not that much produce, in January.
Yeah.
And then we come back in April. However, in Collegedale, we start back up right around Valentine's Day for a winter market. So you will be able to go to a smaller market in those dead winter months and get a small amount of, your essentials, basically.
I love how the market has expanded so much, and with are you doing anything online? Because every business now is doing like online this and virtual that. I'm not sure you guys need to do that, but I'm genuinely asking because I don't know. Are you doing anything virtual with the market?
We're not, because honestly, with the outdoor space,
Yeah.
And the reduction of vendors, we don't feel it's necessary. And let's face it, we all need to have a little outing here and there.
Oh yeah.
And this is one that you can feel good about because you're getting fresh foods for your family and you're supporting the local farmers and food artisans. So it's a totally safe, Hamilton County approved venture.
And you know what I like, and I have no idea what a pound of Apison Creek coffee costs versus a bag of Folgers or whatever, but I'm sure it's a little bit more. But
Right.
Here's what I absolutely enjoy about buying local crafts from local people. It supports your community. To me, I don't know if it's just the idea of it, but it genuinely seems to taste better. Just local things taste better to me, and I just feel better consuming them. So Apison Creek Coffee, and do you? And again, I should know this, but I don't, so I'm genuinely asking again.
It's okay.
That's a good host would know the answers to the questions that they're asking before, but I don't. So, can people go to the Chattanooga Market website if they want to link to the website of the vendor?
No, but what you can do is on Facebook, you can go and find out who is coming. And almost all of the vendors do have websites. So if you Google Apison Creek Roasters, Chattanooga, it'll pop up.
Love it.
Very easy to find, yeah.
But I would suggest that people just go to the market this weekend and go check it out. Melissa, I'm going to let you, well, they just put it up on the screen. Yeah, it's 10 to 2 on Sunday out at First Horizon Pavilion. And if you want the Chattanooga Market website, well, you can certainly go to that as well, ChattanoogaMarket.com. And start saving your money. The holiday market is going to be here before you know it. Melissa, enjoy the veranda, and hopefully you'll get to fire up that fireplace very, very shortly. And your lawn sounds like it's getting taken care of as well. So. Melissa, you got it. You have a great day, and everybody stick around. We have so much more 3+U coming up right after this short break.
James, your car was pulling to the right, and you came to Budget Break seeking alignment. What happened?
They fixed it for the best price in town.
His path was crooked, and now he is aligned.
Budget Bricks, alignment starting at just $59.99.
Alignment!
This order could be